Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the 9Malls Gadget Review channel. I just want to give you a shout out to Christopher on Patreon. Just became a patron on my Patreon page, so I really appreciate that. So yeah, it's Christopher. Thank you so much. And if you'd like to support my channel, patreon.com/9malls. And real quick, I just released a new book, my top 10 favorite gadgets of all time, and you can find a link in the description. So I've been asked this question a lot. What are my top gadgets that I've ever reviewed? And finally I wrote it down in a little book, and it's available on Amazon Kindle, and I think I'm going to release a paperback version of it in a few days. So definitely check that out. It's in the link description, so you can check it out, just the Amazon link, and you can purchase my new book. And right now it's only $2.99, so definitely check it out. And it's kind of a fun way of seeing, you know, my top 10 favorite gadgets, and kind of explains you know, my review process and just kind of some history of the channel. So appreciate it. All right, so on to the review. This is the HadinEEon blender, or HadinEEon blender model GS-651. The company sent it over to me, so I really appreciate that. I've reviewed a couple HadinEEon products, and they've all been really great. So let's see if this blender's the same. But this blender has 3 adjustable speeds, stainless steel, personal blender for shakes and smoothies, powerful smoothie blender with 20 ounce and 10 ounce Triton BPA-free portable travel bottles. It gets 5 out of 5 stars with 95 customer ratings. You can't beat that. Can't beat the price, $28.99, and 3 speeds, adjustable, overheat protection and dishwasher safe, portable for travel, and guaranteed service. So 1 year money back guarantee, or you get 2-year warranty and 1 year money back guarantee with your investment, it says. So that's always great to see companies supporting their products. I really appreciate it when they do that. And on to the review. So this is what it looks like. You know, a lot of people have fancy blenders, the Vitamix, but not everybody needs that. You know, some people make smoothies, you know, like protein shakes, and you don't need much for a protein shake. You don't need a Vitamix to make a protein shake. If you're juicing every day, yeah, you probably want a Vitamix, but sometimes these little blenders will do the trick. So drink it every day, powerful motor, 300 watts, easy to clean, adjustable speed, safety lock, overheat protection, quick blending, portable travel bottle. Let's open it up. What do you have here? You have the user manual. The lucky gift card, it says. Cool. Lucky gift card. The FAQ. Just some random parts. Gasket. Get some bottles here. Plastic bottles. A smaller plastic bottle, which is kind of nice. Different sizes. Because sometimes, you know, you want something to fit in your car cup holder. You may not want to have something that could possibly tip over. All right. The base. Look at that. And what does the unit look like here? Yeah, check this out. All right, the blender unit. Look at this thing. Oh, that's a really cool finish. It's kind of like a dark, I mean, you see it, a dark but shiny red satin finish, maybe. Very cool knob. It's got a tactile feel. Dragging my finger across it, you can hear that. Got little, has little grooves on this knob here. Pretty cool. Different speeds. You can pulse it like that to the left, or different speeds, and then the center is off. All right, so let's see how we get started here. Maybe the FAQ will work. Okay, so it looks like you have the gasket ring right here. This is a rubber ring right on this edge to seal it, but they give you an extra one, so just something to consider. But I'm gonna wash out everything and let's get started. And these bottles, you just screw that on like so. That's how you do it. All right, it's all washed out. I'm gonna make my own quick version of banana milk. So I'm gonna get a banana out of here. These are very ripe bananas, which is what you should be using for your banana milk. And these are crazy ripe. Super, super, super ripe. Hold on, you'll see the banana in a second. Check that out. That is a ripe banana. All right. Since these are these bananas are on their last leg, so I don't want to overfill it, but I'm going to test its limits maybe. And I'm not going to chop it up just to see what it does. Ideally, you're going to want to chop it up. And I'm going to get some cinnamon here, just a little bit of cinnamon. Here we go, here we go. Cinnamon, just a little bit. And then I have some milk. It's sweetened, so you don't need to add sugar. Sweetened, and there's almond or vanilla in here, so that's going to give it a nice flavor. All right, so here we go. And watch this. The blade, the screws on the top, whether it's the big jar or this jar. Here we go. I'm going to flip it around. You got to lock it, so there we go. Now it's locked. There's a little kind of icon here to line it up. And here we go. So 3, 2, 1. I'm going to first pulse it. So the seal is intact. You know, stuff isn't going everywhere. It's not loud. It's very quiet actually. Blending it up perfectly, you can see it. Higher speed. And let's get this nice and frothy. Alright, so here we go. We're going to take it off. You just unlock it like so. You can see there's nothing in the base or anything like that. This looks good. It didn't like chip or anything. That's what it looks like. And I'm going to pour it into a glass so you can see if it's smooth or not, if there's chunks left. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Are there chunks? That's a big question. And look at that. It's perfectly smooth, frothy. Check that out. Alright, I'm going to give it a taste test. 3, 2, 1. How does this banana milk taste? That is really, really, really tasty actually. Delicious. If that was a drink at Starbucks, I guarantee people would be paying money for that. It's good. And it did a great job. Alright, so just for fun, I'm going to make something a little bit more difficult. Or could be more difficult. It's not necessarily that I want to drink this, but I just want to see what this thing can do, you know. Maybe test its limits a little bit. So I'm going to put some carrots in here. Maybe you like to have carrots in your protein drink, who knows. And I'm going to get some protein powder here. Protein powder. Alright, so there we go, a little bit of protein powder. And then I'm going to add some berries to this. Alright. And then next add some water here. There we go. And that's what it looks like. Carrots, berries, you have the protein powder. Put on the lid here, or the blade lid, whatever you want to call it. Lock it in place. and let's see how it does. This will be a kind of pushing its limits a little bit. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. Turn it off here and take it out. There's no leaking or anything like that. You could tell the engine was working a little bit harder on this one. Alright, but most importantly, let's pour it out and see if it's smooth. Let's see if those carrots are chopped up. So here we go, 3, 2, 1. And I think I filled it a little bit too much because when it got frothy. But look at that. No, actually here we go. There are some carrot chunks at the bottom. A little bit. So just consider that if you're planning on chopping up, vegetables, it may not completely disintegrate them, chop them up. Just something to consider. But everything was at the bottom. The drink, everything's completely smooth. So yeah, one nice thing about the manual, the HadinEEon manual, is it gives you all sorts of, if things are going wrong, it gives you solutions. Also, it gives you recipes, how much water to add, things like that. And so, one has high protein shake, 300 milliliter skim milk, 2 tablespoons unsweetened peanut butter, 1 small ripe banana, 1 large handful of frozen berries, 2 tablespoons oatmeal. You have a berry shake, coffee and milk, chocolate and banana, and on it goes. I mean, wonderful thick berry recipe, raspberry smoothie, tropical fruit, kiwi berry, on and on. So it's a great little booklet to go along with this, excellent priced blender. And, this is a blender that you're gonna use for your morning smoothie, things like that. You probably will not make celery juice out of this. This is not what this is for. So keep that in mind, but you have these 2 containers. You can blend up your smoothie, go to the gym, or maybe after the gym, and take it wherever you want to go. So the HadinEEon blender here, the GS-651, I don't think you can beat it. I think it works great. 5 out of 5 stars, people agree, 95 customer ratings, and best part of all, it's only $28.99, which is a really good deal. It's not going to break the bank. It's also not going to be embarrassing on your counter. It looks good as well. It looks quality made, it feels quality. And I would say the only thing, I wish there was a glass option. Maybe they had the plastic, but they also had a glass container as well. I think that would be kind of a take it to the next level type of move. But plastic isn't bad. You're never going to break them, which is good. But I wish they added one more maybe glass option. So just something to consider if you're HadinEEon, if you're watching. But overall, it's a great product, and I do recommend it. So thanks for watching. Once again, if you want to pick up my book, my top 10 favorite gadgets of all time, check out my Amazon link below, or you can also search Amazon as well. And support me on Patreon, patreon.com/9malls. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. Till next time, I'll see you later.